Friday Hoops up next. The bearded one, Baron Davis, and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Miami Heat and their intimidating super athlete, LeBron James. Clippers, Heat, coming right up.
Veteran superstar Dwayne Wade has made his entrance and is ready to go. And 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Glad to have you on board. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Miami Heat. And the Clippers starting five. Butler and Griffin make up the forwards. Baron Davis and Eric Gordon pair up in the backcourt. And Kaman. And for Miami, LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. They're with Mike Miller and Anthony. While the Clippers, Clark, managed to maintain a winning record at home last season, the road was a completely different story.
Yeah, it was a totally flipped script. 8-33 on the road. The second straight season now where they've only managed 8 road wins. I mean, that's 16 road wins in 2 seasons. Got to get better there.
That's tough. Now, here is Davis. Right now, we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, in today's game, he doesn't want to see this team lean on any one player for the majority of their points. He said, ideally, we'd like to see even contribution across the board from all players. We'll see, guys.
Doris, thank you. And Clark, it sounds like the early focal point here is on that offense.
Well, you have to take what the defense gives you, and then you have to be consistent. Maintain some consistency. I think those are always keys.
But another season, another opportunity. The Clippers with an intriguing mix of youngsters and veterans this year.
I agree wholeheartedly with you there, Kevin. I mean, who knows? Maybe this will be the season they get back into the playoff picture. I mean, a presence and a talent like a Blake Griffin can change the fortunes of a team immediately.
Here's Bosh after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Bosh nails the easy jumper. Bosh has got his first bucket of the night. While taking the most shots per game in his career last season, Clark, Bosh also had the best field goal percentage of his career.
And that's impressive. I mean, when you increase in volume, a lot of times that percentage will go down, but it speaks to Bosh's savvy, IQ, and discipline as a guy who took good shots consistently.
So his career definitely is ascending.
Oh, I think he's very much in the prime with a lot of good basketball ahead of him.
Here's Griffin. Chris Kaman making his last shot.
Oh, man, now that's nasty.
Never misses a thing. Our Sprite Slam Cam, that is, with that last replay. Here's Wade. Gordon against Miller. Right side Bosh. Baseline jumper. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Bosh has got his second basket of the night. And so here are the Clippers. Outside, Davis. Shoots from the corner. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
So far, I don't think you can ask for a better start to the game for them. 4 for 4 thus far.
Wade kicks to Bosh. With the fadeaway, the shot is off. And the Clippers the other way now. Now Davis. Kaman inside, covered by Anthony. Goes up. Kaman's shot is good. Kaman's got his third basket of the night right there.
Wow, they've hit their first 5 shots. They're looking to close these guys out before halftime.
The 3 from LeBron, and that is good.
These guys are doing an excellent job on offense here at the start of this game. Good shots leading to 4 or 5 shooting.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Griffin. The baseline J, and it's Kaman missing. Miller with the ball. Wade, right side. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Wade's got his second bucket. Back to Griffin. Outside Gordon. hits the tray. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Kevin, that's just not good defense. You can't be giving players of his talent level looks like that. Come on now.
Wade dishes to Anthony. Backing down is LeBron. That's good for Miller. The assist by LeBron. And it's now all evened up at 13. Wade against Davis. Outside Griffin. Easy shot off the backboard and in. Griffin's got his first basket of the night. Here's LeBron. About 7.5 minutes left in the first. Wade kicks to Miller. Pass to James. Defended by Butler. LeBron is doubled. And another basket for Miami.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
And the Clippers have possession. Davis, the pass to King. Outside Gordon. The break is on. And Bosch backs down. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Here's Gordon. He's got 5. Now here is Davis. Outside Griffin. Right side Griffin. Over Bosch. And Blake Griffin again. Griffin's got his second basket of the night. The Heat out offense. Wade outside. Backing down is LeBron. Picked up by Davis. Fires from 14, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
They've been trading buckets and trading leads. What outstanding competitors out there.
Wade is covering. The alley-oop. Gordon. Ooh, nice touch to lay in the alley-oop. Gordon's got his third basket of the night.
Those two are in such great sync. I mean, tremendous symmetry there. The perfect pass and a perfect finish.
It really looked like he read his mind before lobbing that ball up there. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Ilgauskas is checked in. Here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. The dump off. Miller against Gordon. Miller with the ball. Griffin on the double team. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Miller. LeBron's now got 7 points. Outside Griffin. The steal.
They certainly haven't been very good here in the quarter in regards to protecting the ball, Kevin.
And here's Wade. He's got 6. Backing down is LeBron, and they double him up with LeBron. Here's Ilgauskas, and the Heat get another bucket right there. Here is Davis. Right around 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Bosch against Griffin. Pass to Kaman. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
They will definitely take that result each trip if they can get it.
The Heat with the lead. The Heat with only 24 wins at home last season, Clark. You'd expect more than that from the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but they made up for it with a good road record, which was a little surprising but necessary. They do need to do a better job of protecting their home court, though.
Here is Davis. Outside Griffin. Kaman backing down. Tosses it up. And it's Miller with the rebound.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
LeBron's shot is good.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Clippers trail by 6, and the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And the Clippers making a change here. Here is Davis. Fires top of the key. It's blocked. Here's Gomes. Another block. The Heat leading by 6. The break is on. Fades away. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Miller. Wade's got 8.
They've been making outstanding plays on both ends, and they're starting to pull away here.
You look at what Wade has done in his career. The numbers really just jump off the paper.
Yeah, in bright lights and flashing colors. I mean, as of last year, his career line was 25 points a game,
Wow.
5 rebounds a game, and 6.5 assists a game. I mean, that's what he's averaged, Kevin, as a pro.
Now here's LeBron. Lets loose for 3. Kaman snatches it inside. 2:54 left in the first. Here is Davis. Smith outside. Off the pick. Kaman's shot is good. He's got 10.
My goodness, seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
Now Wade. He's got 8. Hits it, and with the blocking foul, he'll have a chance for one more.
You can see that their game plan is to work it inside, and that's been very successful so far.
A different look for Miami. House comes in for Mike Miller, and it's Chalmers in for Dwayne Wade. And he makes the free throw. Here is Davis. 2:21 left in the first quarter. Wasn't careful with his position. Gets nailed with the backcourt violation. Here's Chalmers. He dumps it off. LeBron James on the wing. Buries the short-range shot. LeBron's now got 14 points for the game.
They're really doing a nice job, a really good job of getting everything they want in this quarter. Just good, solid basketball.
And the Clippers call time here.
Give a round of applause, fans. Your Heat answers.
Here's Kaman. 10 points for him. Baseline jumper, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Kevin, it has been said that LeBron James possesses the combination of size, speed, and strength that is unparalleled in the NBA. Point guard Jason Kidd said he's almost to the point of unstoppable. Steven Jackson said that defending him is, quote, like guarding a brick wall. No question, the chosen one, an imposing force, Kevin.
He certainly is. Thanks, Doris.
They've been unstoppable. What a strong start.
Now here is Davis. And Smith backing in. Gomes with it. Smith. He's covered by Bosch. Kaman working against Ilgauskas. Takes the shot. Chris Kaman again. Kaman's got 14 points.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered a tremendous performance this quarter.
Here's Chalmers. Backing down is LeBron. Nails it from the wing. 18 points for him.
Well, they're not doing a good job here on defense in the first quarter, Kevin.
And here we go with Baron Davis. He's picked up by LeBron. Shoots, left block. Chris Kaman again.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team it. That's your only hope.
The Heat leading by 9. Here's Chalmers. Back to LeBron. Jacks up the triple. Chris Kaman pulls it in. Here comes Davis. Knocked loose. Gordon kicks to Gomes. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Way to distribute the basketball.
And here is Chalmers. The shot misses. And some great offensive action to get this one underway in the first. Heat out front. They lead by 7.
They've had terrific ball movement. They're keeping their heads up and passing up good shots to get great shots.
And we'll return momentarily. Now the second quarter about to start. Here's Chalmers. So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Mike Miller is out there with Haslem. Then there's Chalmers. Then there's House and Anthony. That's good.
That's a terrific play. All he had to do was catch it and finish.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Jordan. Gordon. To the inside. Gets a good look. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
I tell you what, poor defense can make an offensive player look unstoppable.
Now Chalmers. And here's Haslem. Griffin's there. Fades back. Again, the Heat good for 2.
You don't have to worry about him leading the team in scoring, but he will find ways to get involved on the offensive end.
The Clippers came in 12th, Clark, in the West last season. 29 up, 53 down. But you know what? They were not that bad against the Eastern Conference.
Almost 500, Kevin. 14 and 16 in interconference play. Yet again showing while the East has some terrific contenders up top, there are definitely some pretenders hanging out in the middle.
Here's Chalmers after the Clippers pick up 2. The baseline J. Shot's good. And the Heat lead by 9.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Bledsoe with it. Here's Gordon. Pass to Griffin. Haslem on him. Shot clock at 5. Griffin passes to Gordon. A fadeaway. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Miller kicks to Chalmers. And Haslem backs down. And another basket for Miami. Here's Bledsoe. Back to Jordan. Outside Gordon. Griffin against Haslem. From 11 feet away. And that one's good. Griffin. Griffin's got 6. The Heat leading by 7. And the Heat call time here. LeBron, he's checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Mario Chalmers. The Clippers also making some changes. Butler's checked in, and it's Foy in for Eric Gordon. Here's Wade. 8 points for him. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 20 points for LeBron. Last season, another dominant offensive showing by Dwayne Wade. He's one of the very best in the business.
And has been since he stepped foot in the league. Last year, 5th in the league in scoring at almost 27 a game. He was top 10 in assists and 4th in free throws made.
Boy, some impressive numbers.
Very much so.
Now here's Wade. The three. LeBron with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And here's Bledsoe. Jordan with a screen on Haslem. Pass to Jordan. And he hits that one from down low. Jordan's got his first points of the night. The Heat leading by 7. Wade outside. Back to James. Takes a three. And again, LeBron missing.
I don't understand it. Kevin, the three hasn't been kind to him here in the first half, but he still continues to fire away.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfishness. It's a joy to watch.
Open look. Haslem, that's good. He has 6.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Here's Bledsoe. Wade is covering. Wade gets a hand on it. Eric Bledsoe covering. And finished off by LeBron.
What about the setup? I mean, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes.
Putting it up there soft and throwing it down hard. Here's Bledsoe following the basket by LeBron James. Randy Foye is on the wing. Behind the arc, gets the bucket.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
The Heat leading by 8. Wade outside. Bledsoe comes over to help. Griffin against Haslem. It's dumped off. Wade from outside. That's good. Wade's got 11.
And after that last three they gave up, you knew he was looking to get it right back.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for LeBron. Eddie House subbed in for Mike Miller. Chris Kaman's checked in for the Clippers. Davis comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Here is Davis. Under 7 minutes left in the second. Pass to Griffin. He's up against Bosh. Fades away. And that one's good. Griffin. 8 points for him.
He's a streaky shooter, but when he gets it going, he can put points on the board in a real hurry.
Now here's Wade. 11 points in the game. And Bosh backs down. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line.
Bosh posted career highs last season in points, rebounds, and field goal percentage. That's impressive. He really came up big going into free agency.
Yeah, good season, didn't he?
Very strong.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Clark, when you talk about Chris Bosh, he really hit the weights prior to the season. How much of a difference do you think that made in his game?
You know, I found whenever I trained hard and lifted weights, more than anything else, it was the confidence you gained from going through that kind of rigorous preparation. You just had a different mindset. That work created in your attitude an aggressiveness and a strength, and I think that's the greatest benefit any player gets from lifting weights.
That's an interesting point. Wade for 3. Rebound by Butler.
You know, he can make a few from out there, but the defense seemed unconcerned by him pulling up. They were giving him all sorts of room.
Foye with it. Deflected. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, the whole league has been buzzing about this Miami team. The superstar talents of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh all on one team. Some criticize them joining forces, and they know they have a target on their backs. But Bosh said, "We just had to take that chance, and we were not afraid to be great. So we've jumped in the water, now it's time to swim." Can they stay afloat, guys? Back to you.
I think they'll find the waters just fine. Thank you, Doris.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Davis against Wade. Pass to Griffin. He's covered by Bosh. Deflects the pass.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Wade outside, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
Outside Griffin. Kaman backing down. Left side Bosh.
He read that pass like a book, all over it.
18 feet away, and it's Miami with another. And the Clippers have possession. It's a 14-point game. Here's Davis. Up top, Griffin. He's covered by Bosh. Clock at 4. Foy. 2 seconds left, and he hits the jumper for 2. 8 points for him.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Butler against Wade. Anthony against Kaman. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night. Now Davis. Back to Griffin. Here's Kaman, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
He's leaving scorch marks all over the court. He's hitting everything.
And here are the Heat. Here's Wade with the volley.
That's hoops like it was meant to be, Kevin.
Howard Clark, even the sound of that dunk was massive.
Yeah, it was wicked.
Here is Davis. 2:58 left in the half. Back to Griffin. Butler is screen on Bosh. Griffin passes to King. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Once he gets you inside like that, you're done. It's over. You can't guard it. His post game is just too powerful.
House covered by Foy. And that one's good by Bosh.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Pass to Davis. Butler is screen on Bosh. Here's Haslam. It's a 14-point game. House laid in for 2 with a pretty feed there. He has 6.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. They trail by 16.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside goes.
Outside Griffin. Anthony against Kaman. Outside Butler. Doubled by Bosh. Here's Kaman. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Boy, I love to see that. A good result from a well-executed offensive set.
Wade outside. He's guarded by Davis. And another basket for Miami.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Outside Griffin. Kaman backing down. Baseline jumper. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
So far, they haven't found a way to stop him this quarter. He's really been active.
And the Heat call time here.
Okay, man, and now coming up the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
So both teams making some changes here.
Heat dancers.
Here's LeBron. He's got 22. Here's Wade. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 21 points for Wade.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
And Smith backing in. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, I tell you what, it's not a good sign for the defense if he's getting off.
LeBron dishes to Wade. Outside Bosch. Ilgauskas a screen on Smith. Pulls up. High post. And it's Miami with another.
That's unselfish team basketball right there, Kevin.
Here's Bledsoe. 25 seconds left in the second. Outside Butler. Bledsoe with it. And another three for the Clippers.
Because they're behind, they feel a little pressure to start jacking up three-point shots, and it's led to more attempts from behind the arc.
Ilgauskas backing down. With 2 seconds left, banks it right in. 6 points for him.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
And the first half is now in the books.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 22 points and 2 rejections. What an opening half that was for him.
Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Everyone knows that Friday nights are for basketball, and it's time for HP at the half. Miami up on top against the Clippers. They've been in an incredible rhythm offensively. If you're wondering why it's dark in the gym, they've shot the lights out. Through 2 quarters, LeBron in complete control. He's got 22 points, getting things done on the defensive end too. And from the Clippers angle, they've been grinding away. They've played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. Chris came in with a phenomenal first half. He's up to 24 points. He's not missed many shots so far. Everything's falling. All the action's been going in one direction, but these two have been carrying the load so far. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now let's get you back out to the start of the third quarter. I'm Damon Bruce. So long, everyone.
Well, it hasn't been very close so far, but with another half remaining, still plenty of time left. Here's LeBron. 22 points for him. Clark, when you look at the Clippers, there's no question there's talent on this roster. But an organization that's become synonymous with losing over the years, sometimes it's tough to shake that reputation.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, it's a tough burden to bear, and it's hard to change that mindset when you've been losing so much. So it's about pride, commitment, and a refocusing.
And on the floor for Vinny Del Negro as we get into the second half. Griffin and Kaman are up front. Baron Davis and Eric Gordon pair up in the backcourt. And Butler. And that one's good by Miller. Here's Davis. So when you look at this Clippers roster, can the talent overcome what has made them not much of a factor in the Western Conference?
I think they will have a chance to do that, Kevin, but it'll have to happen incrementally. It's not something that will immediately flip. They're going to have to do it in stages, but they've got material there. I mean, their pantry is not barren. I mean, there's some good food in there. You know, Kaman is one of the most ambidextrous players in the league. I mean, he finishes well with either hand inside.
Now, here is Davis. And Clark, being ambidextrous for a big man, as you said, Kaman is just a huge advantage.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you can finish over either shoulder, which makes you harder to guard. And it's kind of like me being able to work with a lot of different broadcasters. That's the kind of versatility Kaman has.
And you do it well.
Thank you, sir. His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
And here's Wade. He's got 21. He dumps it off. LeBron, defended by Butler. And they double him up with LeBron. Cans the shot. LeBron's now got 28.
They're playing at a really high level to start the half, hitting all of their shots so far. Good ball movement and shot making.
Davis against Wade. Fires from the high post. And again, the Clippers good for two. Here's Wade.
The idea now is to try to wear them down with full court man-to-man defense.
Miller outside. Defended by Gordon. And that one goes and stayed with it, even with the contact, and a free throw coming up.
First person, team's first. Shooting for Miami, Mike Miller. Shooting one.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one. Here is Davis. Back to Griffin. Kaman backing down. And again, the Clippers good for two. Here's LeBron, and he has 28 points for the game. Wade kicks to Miller. From the corner, and another basket for Miami.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Here's Davis. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Here we go, Manny. I want you all to get up and give Bernie a hand. Come on, fans.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Miami. Here's Gordon. He's got 13. Outside Griffin. Kaman backing down. Doubled by Bosch. Got the bucket and the foul. Great shot. He'll go to the line for one more.
Kaman having a good game. 28 points and 1 assist. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
Chris Kaman. Shooting one.
The and one is good, so a three-point play that time. You look at last season, Clark, and it was a pretty good one statistically for Chris Kaman.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he stayed relatively healthy, Kevin, and injuries have been a problem in the past. He increased his scoring dramatically. He increased it by 6 more points per game.
Wow. Backing down is LeBron. Easy shot. Rebound, Davis.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Outside Griffin. Over Bosch. And that one's good. Griffin's got 10 points in the game. And came in last season averaging 18 points and 9 rebounds a game.
Very solid numbers from the center position. And you think about adding Blake Griffin, they could be dynamic as a duo.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
That was vicious. I mean, real vicious. He hung on the rim just to say, you realize this is my basket, don't you?
Yeah, that is a nice finishing touch, Clark.
You think he bent the rim there, Kevin?
I think he did, sure. Look at it. And the Clippers have possession after the Heat pick up 2. To Kaman. Working on Ilgauskas. Kaman kicks to Butler. Launches it. And another three for the Clippers.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
Davis against Wade. Bosch against Griffin. Here's Wade. And he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a three-point play.
His second versus second team. At the line, Wade. Shooting one.
And he completes the three-point play. Here's Gordon. He's got 13. Now here is Davis. And Griffin backs in. The jump hook. And again, the Clippers good for two.
You know, it went in, but even if it didn't, you could call getting a shot that close a successful offensive trip, a good quality look.
Gordon against Miller. And they double him up with LeBron. Now Ilgauskas. 4 on the shot clock. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Here's Davis. Under 7 minutes left in the third. Wade is covering. Kept alive.
When he can turn a missed shot into that kind of slam, maybe the miss was a good thing.
Well, and what a lift it gives a team to see that type of play.
Well, he's leading by example. He's actually walking the talk when he makes plays like that.
Bosch up on top. Ilgauskas a screen on Griffin. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Shots good by Bosch. Bosch has got 17.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
You know, Clark, considering the Heat were a team with so many free agents, a lot of whom knew they might not be coming back, they had remarkable chemistry in their locker room.
Yeah, I think that's a credit to the character of the players, but also the...
And finished off by Kaman.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
Big time lead they've got.
Yeah, they're playing extremely well.
Here's Miller. 9 points in the game so far. Now Wade. Backing down is LeBron. Caron Butler covering.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
Davis against Wade. Pass to Griffin. Kaman. They double him with LeBron. Here's Davis. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
That's exactly how you break down the double team. Get the ball to a teammate for the open bucket.
Wade up top. He's guarded by Davis. Butler against LeBron. And they double him up with LeBron. Here's Wade. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 29 points for Wade. Here is Davis. He has 6. The dump off. And here's Gordon. Here's Butler. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Beautiful, beautiful pass. Well executed there.
Here's Wade. He's got 29 points. And the Heat call time here. And some changes here for the Heat. Anthony's checked in. That's Hasleman for Chris Bosch. The Clippers making a switch here.
Well, Kevin, we're seeing them do a great job. I mean, an outstanding job of taking care of the ball and not handing it over to the opponent.
Davis against Miller. And Baron Davis again. Davis has got 8 points. Here's LeBron. He has 30. Here's Chalmers. Blocked. They have a lot of ground to make up here.
They're struggling. Nothing seems to be working for them right now.
LeBron against Davis. Gomes with it. Over Chalmers. Gomes misses. About 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Chalmers. Picked up by Davis. Here's Haslam. And he drops it in on the layup. He's got 8.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
And so here are the Clippers. 19-point game. And here is Davis. He's got 8. Here's Gomes. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Pick the open man for the great look.
And here comes LeBron. Miller outside. Defended by Gordon. Backing down is LeBron. Again, the Heat good for 2.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Outside, Davis. For 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And Chalmers kicks to Miller. Over Gordon. And it's Miller missing. On offense, here are the Clippers. They trail by 16.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here's Chalmers. 1:42 left in the third. Pass to LeBron. Gomes covering. With the fadeaway. And again, LeBron James. LeBron's now got 34. Clark, what great offense we've always seemed to see from LeBron.
Last season, it seemed he settled less for jump shots, and as a result, he had a career-best field goal percentage.
Here's Gomes. Kept alive. Takes it up. And the slam by Blake Griffin. He's got 16. 8 in this quarter alone.
Kids, listen now. If you want to learn the art of rebounding, you have to watch this guy. And the dunks aren't bad either.
Yeah, he threw that one down with reckless abandon. Miller kicks to Chalmers. Davis is there. But he stays with it. Here's Miller, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Miller's got 11 points. Shoots from the corner, and again the Clippers good for 2. And Clark, LeBron can get to the rim just about at will.
Nobody in the league has this combination of strength, quickness, and ball handling ability. That's why he's such a force getting to the basket, Kevin.
Here's Chalmers. Goes up, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layups there. Make him earn his points from the line.
Mario Chalmers. 2.
No good on the free throw. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Mike Miller. The Clippers making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Here is Davis. He's got 11. Right side Davis. Here's Kaman. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 35 points for Chris Kaman.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
We've played through 3 in the double-digit game going on here. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
Heat lead by 13. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our spark of the game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Heat put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. Their defense has been rock solid as they keep getting stops. And guys, their lead keeps on growing.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here's Bledsoe. So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Wade and LeBron fill out the wings. Ilgauskas is out there with Haslam and Chalmers. Kaman. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Well, the D is lucky he missed. He came real close to an and one.
Chris is taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. So it's Miami now. 22 is their biggest lead. To Ilgauskas. Dumps it off. Now here's LeBron. Defense is right there. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And here are the Clippers. It's a 14-point game. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Chalmers.
To get back into this game, Kevin, they need to really concentrate on limiting the turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
Here's Bledsoe. Smith outside. Came in against Ilgauskas. Here is Gomes. Shot clock at 5. They double him with LeBron. Kaman's shot is good.
That was a terrific possession for them. They got the shot they wanted and knocked it down.
And Miami has possession. They lead by 14. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Throws it down.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. A different look for Miami. Wash comes in for LeBron. And Mike Miller subbed in for Mario Chalmers.
We've seen D. Wade getting it done. 31 points, and 6 of his points have come by way of the 3-ball. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
That free throw good from Wade. Here's Bledsoe. Smith outside. Kaman backing down. Doubled by Bosch. Chris Kaman again. Kaman's got 40 points.
This is one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
Ilgauskas. Releases from 15. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist from Miller. 19 points for Chris Bosch. Here comes Eric Bledsoe. Smith outside. Kaman backing down. And the bucket is good. And he has 42.
The defender was right in his face, but he used that to his advantage. That's an NBA move.
Now here's Wade. Pass to Bosch. Ilgauskas a screen on Smith. Now here's Wade. He's guarded closely.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Here's Bledsoe. Smith outside. Kamen inside, working on Bosch. Kamen's shot is good.
It's not bad, partner. If he keeps this up and they can get a few stops, they should be able to narrow this margin.
Miller outside. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Boy, they're starting to heat it up from outside now. They're on top and knocking down shots from the perimeter.
Bosch against Smith. Doubled by Bosch. Here's Kamen. It's blocked. And here are the Heat. 22 is their biggest lead. And Bosch backs down. Fades back. Again, the Heat good for two.
Kevin, this guy keeps constant pressure on the defense whenever he has the ball. He's a good decision maker. He can score, and he's also a terrific passer. He seems to always make the right decision with the ball.
Bosch against Smith. Kamen. Covered by Ilgauskas. Bledsoe. Yes, from downtown.
For three.
Here's Wade. Under 8 minutes left in the game. Here's Bosch. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 23 points for Chris Bosch. And it's the Clippers' ball. They trail by 18. Here's Ford, covered by Miller. And Smith backing in. Drains it from short range. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Ilgauskas a screen on Kamen. Bosch dishes to Wade. Flushes it in.
He's taken center stage here in the second half. He's been getting bucket after bucket.
Here's Bledsoe. Wade is covering. Tipped. Here's Gomes. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. And some changes here for the Heat. LeBron, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. House comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Miller. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Chalmers. About 6.5 minutes left in the fourth. Wade against Gordon. Here's House, blocked. And the Clippers have possession. It's an 18-point game. Here's Gordon. Nails the step-back jam. Here's Wade. With another bucket here, he'll crack 40. On the line. And that one's good. Wade's got 40 points.
My man is in fuego. Definitely way too hot to handle.
LeBron against Griffin. Kamen against Bosch. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the two free throws. It's on Chris Bosch.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Chris is hitting. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Chalmers, and again, Miami with the triple.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Back to Griffin. Kamen backing down. Gets a good look. Nails the bank shot. Kamen's got 48.
He's putting the team on his back, trying to keep his team in this thing, and he's doing a pretty good job.
Now Chalmers over Bledsoe. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line. And some changes here for the Heat. Howard's checked in. It's Haslam for LeBron. Baron Davis, he's checked in for the Clippers. And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here is Davis. Under 5 minutes left in the game. Haslam against Griffin. With the fadeaway. And it's Kamen missing.
I'm not sure why he faded away there, Kevin. The D wasn't really in a position to affect that shot.
Here's Chalmers. Nails the floater.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
Davis with it. Butler is screen on Haslam. Great anticipation.
He just lost another one, Kevin. I mean, he's really having a difficult time seeing the defense here.
Here's Gordon. Blows the dunk. Here comes Mario Chalmers. Here's House. Rebound by Butler. On offense, here are the Clippers. From the low block, Davis with the bucket. And Miami has possession. And here is Chalmers. Jump off pass. Jones for three. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. Haslam against Griffin. Here's Kamen. Sinks it from about 9 feet out. Kamen's got 50 points. Here's Chalmers. Just over 3 minutes left in the fourth. Jacks up a three, and again, Miami with the triple.
He's really flipped the script with this performance here in the second half.
And the Clippers have possession. Outside Griffin. He's guarded by Haslam. Here's Kamen. Draws the foul. He'll get a trip to the line.
At the line for the Clippers, Chris Kamen taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You can see the difference here in the second half, and it's a big difference as far as their intentions on taking that ball inside. They're getting to the paint and drawing fouls at a much higher rate than they did in the first half.
Carlos Arroyo. He's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's Miami now. 2:46 left in the game. Here's Arroyo. Backing down is Howard. Gordon gets a hand on it. And here are the Clippers. Goes up, caps the break with the nasty stuff.
And look at how he posed on the rim for a few seconds after that one.
That's never going to endear you to your opponents. They don't like that kind of stuff.
No, he was enjoying that one so much he didn't want to let go.
Yeah, I think he was throwing salt in the wound, though.
Now Arroyo. Backing down is Howard. Shoots, and it's Miami with another.
You know, any points he puts up is just icing on the cake for this team.
Here is Davis. Left side, Butler fires the three, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
And Miami has possession. They have a 19-point lead. Backing down is Howard. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Al Gordon for three. Arroyo gets the board inside. The Heat on offense. House defended by Gordon. Fires from 14. The shot is off. And here comes Davis. Left side, Davis. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
After his poor shooting in the first, he's found a way to turn it around here, getting hot. He just stayed with it, was consistent and patient, and now he's got a hot hand.
Howard against Kaman. Open look. Kept alive. Here's Haslam, and good. They convert on the second chance. And the Heat lead by 19.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Clippers, Chris Kaman taking 2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
They can't afford too many missed free throws, Kev. They need every point they can get.
37 seconds left to the fourth. House defended by Gordon. Here's Arroyo, who's guarded by Davis. Gordon gets a hand on it. They retain possession. And another basket for Miami.
They're leading by double digits, and I'd say this game is essentially done.
Here is Davis. 16 seconds left in the game. Poked away. Jones with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark and Doris and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.